Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? It's your girl Chris. I am going to show you me twisting my hair with my homemade flaxseed gel. This is it here. It's really a loose consistency. I mixed in some castor oil, some extra virgin olive oil, that's a jojoba oil in it. And so I don't know if it's supposed to set harder than this, but I mean, this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna try it to see if I like it. To make it was actually a process. I did make a video on that, and I put the link somewhere up here or over there, somewhere. But I am going to twist it now. This is freshly washed hair. I moisturized and I did my deep conditioning with my Giovanni Direct Leave-In, of course. Then I put on a little bit of curl enhancing smoothie, and then a little bit of the curl and souffle, and how curl and souffle is and how it makes my hair feel. So let's go ahead and get started. I guess I will go ahead and start with this section over here. I have a little bit of my gel. I can barely feel it. I mean, it doesn't really have a scent or anything. And I want them kind of big, so I wouldn't necessarily call this a chunky twist out, but I want the result to be bigger, looser, almost like curls. So I'm making the parts a little bigger, and I'm just twisting. You know what? I was thinking of playing around with some Bantu knots, but I won't do it today. So anywho, up here, just gonna keep on going across. Kind of haphazardly parting, because I really don't want like a defined type of part section in my hair anyway. So I'm kind of grabbing and going, applying some of the gel. My hair is pretty damp. It's not dripping, you know, fully saturated with water. And it's been about 20 minutes since I actually washed it, so it's dried just a tad bit and it's still kind of wet. I really just want to stretch my hair a little bit and define it a little bit more. One thing that I've noticed with doing my twists is that I like to have, when I untwist them, a fuller look at my roots. That's usually the kind of look I'm going for. So I used to do it where I pulled them really tight, not pulling them really tight, but I would twist like all the way down to my scalp, and sometimes I would even put a rubber band there at the end. So if you like that kind of the flatter kind of twist out where you want them to lay flat on your head, then that actually worked very well for me. It just wasn't the look I was going for. I put a rubber band to secure at the roots here, and then I twisted, and that way my hair was stretched. Like all of this was pulled tight, and it made my hair seem even longer. I did a twist out when I did my puff, and that's how I actually got that look, and it looked huge. Let me see how short my hair looks now. My puff was swole. Like it was, actually guys, I was featured on Hairlista. If you go to hairlista.com and you look at the featured photos up there on the top, you'd actually see a picture of my afro puff. I think it's still there. It's been about a week or so now. But yeah, that's what I did to my hair. I rubber banded first and got my roots really stretched, and then put it into the puff, and it was ginormous. So yeah. I'm just curious to see what kind of hold this flaxseed gel does, because I've never used it before. So something new. But making it, guys, it was gel everywhere. I mean, it was on the table, on my hands, in between all of my fingers, and so sticky and impossible to get out. Right now, as I'm working with it, it's not as sticky as it was last night. I'm still trying to debate if I would do that again, like if I would go through that whole process of trying to make it, because squeezing it out of the stocking cap, like, there's got to be an easier method for that. So it kind of feels like, I don't know, it doesn't have the same slip as Eco Styler, but it's okay. I mean, I think that the results will turn out fine.